And yes, this is the 5th day of December 2023, and it's another day where I come here and sit down in Martha's seat. I mean, I love the fact that I get to come to work early, but I don't love the fact that I get to wake up early. You know, when you have gotten so used to the fact that 10 o'clock is literally when you wake up from sleep, you get to appreciate the things that Martha does. So yes, it's another day of me standing here, or better yet, sitting down here. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Benedicta Henshaw, and this is the Midday Extra Show right here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on. And yeah, right about now, this is the moment where we get to have open banters, where I get to give you some stories and you get to tell me what's your take on them. I mean, yesterday was a beautiful experience. We got to exchange our thoughts on some of the stories I dropped. And today, I said, you know what? We are going to do that again because, yeah, guess what? That is what Martha has already started. So it's only usual that I get to follow suit. So let's just get down to the business of the day. And speaking of Martha is still out there securing the Christmas bonanza, like I told you guys. You know, she has to go out there, get all the goodies from Santa Claus and all the rice and stew that we are going to be anticipating on the 25th of December. So yes, all of you, when 25th of December gets to come, make sure you ask Martha for your rice and stew. She is definitely in charge of all the Christmas bonanza. Okay. Now, on a serious note, a whole lot of Nigerians have been talking about the bombing that happened in Kaduna State. Now, at first when it happened, there were speculations as to which Air Force, was it the Nigerian Army, which army or which military agency actually carried out that bombing. Now, at first people had said it was the Air Force. Air Force came out and said, you know what, it's not us. And then the Nigerian Army actually claimed responsibility for the whole event, and my prayers go out to the families of those that have lost ones due to that accidental bombing. Now, if you're not aware, there was a widespread outrage yesterday over the accidental bombing of Tudunbiri in the Gabi local government area of Kaduna State by the Nigerian Army on Sunday, which left no fewer than 85 villagers dead. Now, this is according to the reports on major sources. Now, residents of the affected community said they were celebrating Maulud, an Islamic event, when the bombs were dropped by the military. Now, this development had triggered both local and international condemnation. Now, the deputy governor of Kaduna State, Hadiza Balarabe, had to visit Islamic clerics in the state to douse the tension, as the governor of the state, Senator Uba Sani, ordered a thorough investigation into the bombing to forestall future occurrences. Now, the state government moved to douse tensions. The Christian Association of Nigeria, Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, Human Rights Watch, and Amnesty International, amongst others, condemned the recurrent erroneous bombings by the military. Now, it's a very, very sad one, and according to reports, no fewer than 425 persons, including children and women, had been killed by the military based on this accidental bombing that have actually occurred from September 2017 and 2023. So this right here that happened yesterday is something that is getting people worried. Now, what can actually stop a situation where there is this mistaken bombing in communities right here in Nigeria? Yes, I understand that the military agencies are trying as much as possible to secure the country, but is it a situation where, yes, you're trying to protect your citizens, and at the end of the day you end up harming your citizens? What is the way forward? Now, some factions have been saying penalties have to be paid. Now, are you of the opinion that some of the people that were responsible for this accidental bombing should actually face certain penalties? And if you say that they should face certain penalties, what do you think they should face? Now, what do you think is the way forward looking at the situation? Now, talking about the President Bola Tinubu has come out to say, you know what, that he does not stand by this bombing. Now, the President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday described the accidental bombing of locals in Tudunbiri community of Kaduna State by the Nigerian Army as unfortunate, disturbing and painful. And he also expressed grief over the loss of lives. Now, our president also sympathized with the families of the victims, the people and the government of Kaduna State. Now, Tinubu's grief was conveyed in a statement signed by his special advisor on media and publicity at Jurin Gelale, and this was titled, President Tinubu condoles with Kaduna State government families of victims over bombing mishap. Now, it read in part, President Bola Tinubu sympathizes with the families of victims, the people and government of Kaduna State over the bombing mishap in a village at Tudunbiri in Igabi local government area of the state. And President Tinubu describes the incident as very unfortunate, disturbing and painful, expressing indignation and grief over the tragic loss of Nigerian lives. And once again, my prayers go out to the families that have lost their loved ones. Now, let's talk about this. Do you see a situation where these accidental bombings can be stopped? And what do you think the government can actually do to show or lend support to the families of those that have lost their lost ones? I feel like at this point, it's not a situation where we get to say, oh, we are sorry, we take full responsibility to the families that have lost loved ones in this bombing that happened yesterday. What should be the way forward? What should the government do? Now, share your thoughts on 0907-353-0044 or 0908-766-8888. Now, you can send your messages on WhatsApp on 0909-705-4450. Now, this right here is open banter, so let me know, what are your thoughts? And some people have been asking this question: why did it take the Nigerian army so long to actually claim responsibility? Looking at the fact that there were speculations everywhere saying, oh, it is obviously the Air Force. Why did it take so long for them to take responsibility for their actions? So let's hear your thoughts. Let's know what your take is on the bombing in Kaduna. Hello.
Hello, good day.
Hi, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine. My name is Gidi.
Your name is?
Gidi.
Hi, Gidi. Hello, Gidi. How are you doing this morning? This is Benedicta. Gidi.
Okay, I know it sounds different from Mata. So you're welcome.
Okay, all right. So, Gidi, talk to me. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a fatal, something we should not pray for. It's a tragedy that too many. Because these people, some of them are in their sleep, some of them, in your home, relaxing and trying to thank God for keeping you up to the day, trying to go to sleep, and something happens. To me, I would have preferred the army, the military, allow the bandits to escape than losing one soul innocently. An innocent soul. You see, because life cannot be replaced. There's nothing you can compete with the family. That's only you can give. Many of them are homeless, are fatherless. Many of them have become orphans. Many of them are now disabled, because those who survive, some of them may have lost their hand, lost their arm, lost their eyes. Some may not even be able to function for the rest of their life, even with their life. Can see the side. So So it's really painful. It should be a national mourning for us. What has happened. I believe by now the flag should be flying half. It's really feel the pain of these people, because it's not a war front. It's not that there's a war and stray bullets. These are people in their own settlement, in their own domain, and happen. I think the military need to come out more to see what happened, because they should be sure of their intelligence. They should be sure of what they're aiming at. Not just throwing bombs anyhow. Yeah, we have to see what they are doing. I'm really feel for them, because sometimes when we are in the cold, in the sun, in the rain, they are there working, start to keep us safe. But at the same time, I think they should be circumspect in whatever they are doing to make sure that this does not happen again. It's really painful, and I want to condole the people of Kano, the government of Kano, and those who are concerned that God will give them the fortitude to get the loss. It's really a painful tragedy. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And I really, really appreciate that contribution there. He said that the military needs to actually take more time to actually carry out these attacks. Now, he also talked about the fact that it is better to actually let some of these bandits escape than losing one of our own. Now, looking at the fact that this happened in Kaduna, it actually begs another question. Now, Kaduna is one of those states that has been plagued with so many insecurity issues, and looking at the fact that these Muslims went to celebrate Maulud, and then some people were left injured, some people died, it begs the question, are we actually safe in the country? How can we actually guarantee the safety of Nigerians even when we go to places of worship? Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is Comrade Haruna on the line.
Hi, Comrade Haruna.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you so much.
We are waiting for you. Bring our right.
Yeah, she's celebrating and making sure the Christmas bonanza is packing up. You know, like I said, on the 25th of December. Hold Martha. She has all your rights.
But hold on. Why did Martha choose December to go for leave?
No, she's not on leave. I said she is going to secure Christmas bonanza.
December is when you choose to go for leave.
No, she's not on leave. She'll be back. Don't worry. Before you know it.
She needs rest. Victor.
Yes.
Jessica, I'm not happy with that news that broke out. Sincerely speaking, I don't know how, is it the Air Force or the Nigeria Army, which of the security agency that
is a Nigerian Army. Nigerian Army.
Nigerian Army.
Yeah.
I think they should have a clear intelligence from an insider from there. How can you strike civilians? Oh, it is something people lost their life. Kappa. See, I think those who are involved in this should be punished. Otherwise, it will still give others the room to continue killing innocent people, all in the name of striking on these bad guys. They knew where these bad guys are. Do you think those bad guys who come on open space to celebrate Maulud like that? These are innocent people now. It's uncalled for. You understand? In this country, we saw how a Nigerian Air Force fighter jet was brought down. Nothing was done about that. In this same country, our chief of army staff plane was brought, had a crash. Nothing was done that. It means that some negligence, we have people who are not doing their work in that very ministry or whatever the name is. How can you just strike innocent people like that? Jessica, no amount of money that can compensate those families that will bring back the life of those people. So whoever that is in charge, whoever that permitted the command, whoever that is in charge that say, go ahead and strike, they should call that person to come and answer.
All right.
Benedicta, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Comrade Haruna. Now, Comrade Haruna is saying no amount of money settlement can actually condole that family or those families that lost their loved ones. And he also talked about the fact that this is not the first time the accidental bombings are happening and also harming the citizens